All right, just waiting for somebody to come in. I'm just sitting here quietly. All right, somebody just came in. Good morning. Oh, two more. Hello. Y'all say hi. There's three of y'all. Hello. Hey, Antique. Morning. How are you? I'm looking like a busted can of biscuits. I just woke up about an hour ago. Actually, about a half hour ago. Good morning, Candace. Same here, Antique. I think I got a sinus infection. Having problems feeling dizzy and stuff, and I think it's all the pressures in here. So I just thought I'd come out on the last day of the year to say hi. Good morning, Dandrea. Yeah, it's just I think it's a sinus infection. Lori Lynn, hi. Happy New Year. I know it's in Texas. It's the cedar. It's just horrible levels. People that don't even have allergies are being affected. But I haven't gotten cedar fever yet, so I'm glad. You too, Antique. We're just all busted cat biscuits here. We're all right. Happy New Year. Hello, seven people. I got a little man here at my hip. See if I can turn it. There he is. There he is. Oh, well, there he goes. Someone's at the door or something. This message is on. Oh, it's all right, Antique. I can't spell half the time. I think I have turmeric powder, but we don't drink almond milk here. You squeezed in there. He's going to have me sign me. Whatever. Y'all see this? That when I did the review, I have been using the hell out of it. I had forgot to plug it in last night. For the back of my neck, it works great. Just against here, like this, it working great. But I need to recharge it. Okay, Lori, I'll consider that. Something got to stop it. Like a lot of times when I get sinus issues, if I lay on my right side, the room will start spinning. But I had a real hard time. What's today? Monday? Saturday night, it was really rough. And when I went to breakfast anyway on Sunday and coming out of Aldi's, ooh, I was like staggering. My daughter was looking at me like, Mom, are you okay? I'm like, no, it's terrible. I just, oh. And so when I went to bed last night, I'm in Alka-Seltzer Plus again and doing cough drops. And I won't do a cough drop right now because I'm having coffee, but that seemed to clear it up enough for me not to be dizzy. Thank you, whoever gave me a thumbs up. This is just chicken broth for the morning. My breakfast. You're always dizzy at tea. That's not good. So, are y'all gonna go party hardy tonight? Birthday, our butts home. No plans, y'all? Look, you my bugs in my hair aggravating me. Oh, that's sweet of you, Lori. Sure, the aunt appreciates that. That's very nice. You're staying home, having a variety of eats, watch movies, and beer. Well, no wonder why you're always dizzy, Antique. No, I had a cocktail last night. I put on Instagram. Oh, yeah, that's sweet. Antique, I was just teasing you. I used to be. But I get. I'm nothing wrong with having a cocktail, either one night or even a glass of wine tonight. But with the medication, that a lot of us take, not very good. Oh, 10 people in the room. Hi, y'all. Even if you're a silent viewer, just say hi. What the hell? It's the last day of the year. Hey, Keisha. Oh, Twilight Zone. Ooh, yay for Crown Royal. Ooh, that sounds good, Antique. I love tequila. I know, Keisha, where you been? I hope just having fun in life has kept you away from YouTube and nothing horrible. But I'm glad to see you. Antique. As long as they're happy-go-lucky drunks, I guess. You gotta have drunks living next door, and apparently they are because you make the Jello shots for their party. Ooh. Well, none of us have nothing to say. Look, I came on here for y'all to keep me entertained. No, I was just drinking my coffee and having my broth. I'm like, you know what? I haven't gone live in a while. I think I'll go live. And look at us. We're just sitting here. Right, Lori? Uh-oh, Keisha. Yeah, if you think you're drinking too much, it's time to make a decision. Oh, that sounds like fun, Antique. I love when you have a neighborhood like that. I don't even know my neighbors. They moved out with the with the pit bulls. Oh, hi. Is that Andy? Welcome, welcome. I'm kind of boring and alive, but here I am. Lori, you'll see. Oh, because you go to bed early? I got you. Well, Andy, have you been watching my videos? It's okay if you haven't. Yeah, I like those neighborhoods where you could actually know your neighbors. I don't know any of them. I barely knew the next door neighbors. Oh, that is so sweet, Antique. You are one lucky duck. I mean, I was lucky that the neighbors knew I had issues with the trash can, so whenever they thought about it, especially when the kid was out of town, they'd bring it down and bring it up. Oh no, Keisha, I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, Antique, I sure hope they appreciate it. Where's my bread? That's all I'm asking. You can't have bread fluffy. Man, you see that right there? That is a panini press. And I have always wanted one. And now that I can't have a lot of bread, my sister gives it to me for Christmas. Oh, really, Antique? I've always wanted one. I think you could do a lot of other stuff on it, though. I have a low carb bread, Lori. I don't know how it'll hold up, but I'm sure going to try to check it out. Plus, low carb tortillas, I can make quesadillas, I think. You're not boring, Andy. Oh, my gracious. I am so sorry to hear that, Andy. Oh, no. I don't know what I'd do if I lost my kid. I am so sorry. Oh, right, Lori? Yeah, I thought that was. Plus, the kid could still eat bread, so she could use it. I keep forgetting it's not a norm in my diet, and I know for sure Aldi's doesn't carry them. So, I forget to look at for them. But I'll take them. I will try them on camera if you send them to me. Oh, cool, Lori. No, thank you necessary, Andy. I'm just so sorry for your loss. That's the quickest and easiest way to lose weight, Lori. Just be careful. It's the hidden carbs that'll get you, Lori. Well, thanks for sharing there, Antique. Hope everything comes out all right. Oh, gotcha, Lori. I tried so hard to be good during the holidays. I was better than I would have been not watching, but I wasn't as good as I could be watching. You know what I mean? That's why we didn't bring a lot of the cookies home. Right, Keisha? No, I get it. It's a pain. Getting it, shipping it, going to the post. I get it. Take your time. I know, Lori. Me too. I didn't want to talk about it. We had to not bring those cookies to the house. I'm just we bought three of my mother's homemade cookies to the house, and usually we have a platter, but we did it. So, and don't even get me started when we went to my nephew's house and sat down for a meal. Mashed potatoes with gravy is what I miss the most, and stuffing. So that's what I really had a lot. Oh, Andy, he was one of my favorite captains, and he worked for the prison system. He was my captain, and I became Facebook friends with his wife, and they had three children. The daughter works in the civilian side of the prison system, the prison I worked at, and the son worked as a corrections officer in the same prison. And the dad made assistant warden at one point, and he committed suicide. And it's been really rough on the family. So I don't know what I would do. I feel so bad for you. I sure had not, Keisha. Potatoes themselves are a no-no, but I could probably have a little bit. Antique, I still have not made that. Got off my ass and made that broccoli dish that you sent me, the broccoli salad. Gotcha, Andy. Yeah, the family's struggling with that also. Hey, I want to be fit. I know. I try to do them at different times. I want to be. I try not to do them when the kids home in the evening because, you know, hey, Snickerdoodle. But I'll do an evening one when she leaves. She leaves sometime early part of January. So yeah, my sinuses. I'm kind of stuffed up, Snicker. I want to eat a cough drop, but I'm having. I don't want. I like the cough drops with mentholatum in them, and that's not going to taste good in coffee and broth, and chicken broth. Thank you, Snicker. It's the cedar. My cedar allergies is probably turning into the cedar fever. That's probably what I've got. I took a whole cauliflower, roasted red peppers, zucchini, and a pound of hamburger. Add just a little bacon grease and garlic. Oh, that sounds good. Why just bacon grease? Let's get that bacon in there, girl. Oh, Andy, yeah, it's oh, pollen is so bad. One year, the cedar was so bad that the base, and it's huge. You just Fort Hood is like the biggest military base in the free world. Yeah, they just burnt all the cedar trees down because it was just it was horrible. And, Andy, don't know what to do? Cook some bacon with it. No, you did add the bacon, girl. I'm gonna say, don't just use the bacon grease. See, is it that? It's cold here this morning. Let's see what temp is. It is 7:52 in the morning Texas time, and it is 43 degrees. That's cold for here. I know that's right, Antique. Georgia. I think Texas too. We got bacon salt. I think somebody advertised candles that smelled like cooked bacon. Mm. Sorry, y'all. Had to do it. Oh wow, Snicker. Yeah, I think y'all are getting what we had. If you're on the East Coast, we had some storms blow in here. And then the biggest chance of rain this week is on my damn birthday. Can you believe it? Kentucky. Okay, yeah. Everything's heading east that we had. Oklahoma. I was born in Oklahoma, Fort Sill Lawton. My daddy was stationed there. Ooh, that sounds good. You could make those egg cups that I was talking about pre-bacon, but it sounds like you're able to cook regularly. Hey, Brighton Vlogger. What I want to know is, I got 15 folks in here and only 6 thumbs up. What's up with that? Do I look that bad? Y'all don't want to thumbs up me? And add bacon. I don't blame you. Bacon and eggs. I mean, that's classic, right? Hey, Tiffany from Pennsylvania. Oh man, 29. Thank you, Andy. What, the one from yesterday? We had everything the same. I'm sorry. It was like all the same stuff, and I was feeling dizzy. I was tipped over at Aldi's. Yeah, it was not good. Thank you, Brian. Thank you, Snicker. You still eating turkey? I was gonna mukbang it, but I'm kind of glad I did it. We had leftovers yesterday, and the kid made me the two turkey legs. My brother-in-law did a fried turkey for Christmas, and I brought home the drumsticks because I love turkey drumsticks. And they were very dry. They were good. The turkey was good at the time, but they kind of dried up, so I ended up not eating one of them. That was Saturday. And then Big Dog, a little shit, I had them left over on the paper plate. I don't know why I didn't throw them away, but there was one I didn't eat, and then the bone of the other one. And we got home, and we're thinking, oh, she did so good. She didn't get into anything. And then the kid walked into the kitchen to put the creamer away. How about the paper plate was on the floor and the turkey was gone? This dog jumped up on the counter in the kitchen, didn't get on the counter, but jumped up enough to grab them and ate them. I was so mad. I was so mad. Oh, that's okay, Antique. Chores come first. I appreciate it. Happy New Year, and I'll see you next year, okay? You have a great day and stay warm. Um, uh, it was cool, but it was tolerable. I wanna. It's 41 here in Central Texas. I want to be. Bye, Antique. Hey, Sherry. Good to see you. Girl, you usually don't catch these. I'm glad you saw me. Thank you, Lori. Happy New Year's to you too. I'm sorry, Sherry. Insomnia kicking in, or is it the pain keeping you up, or a combo? I was so exhausted from the night before. I got in the bathtub and then went to bed at like 8 o'clock. Both, yeah, the combo. I want to be fit. That day it was delicious because the skin gets real crispy, and I think they inject flavorings in there. So it was very good. He's brought it for a couple of years, but this last year was the first time I ever tried it. They're like, I can't believe we've been bringing the turkey out. So I'm too busy eating ham to worry about the turkey, but I ended up tasting the turkey, so I took the drumsticks home. But I want to be fit. Big Dog could be laying on the ground, miserable from eating too much dog food, And if she had the opportunity to eat some human food, she would fit it in somewhere. Hey, Shanique, how are you doing? Did I pronounce that correctly? Shanique Ziegler? Oh, thank you for acknowledging, Sherry. I can't believe I missed that. Insomnia sucks, Snicker. Insomnia sucks. Oh, thank you, Shanique. Happy New Year to you too. Oh, that's horrible. Are you getting any sleep at all? Like maybe an hour or so during the day? Andy, I understand that. A few hours. Well, I'm glad you're at least getting something. I mean, that doesn't help you when you're lying there at night going, really? Can I go to sleep? No, I want to be. I haven't spoken to her, nor do I want to. It's just opening a door I don't want to open. Not that she'd want to talk to me either, but no, it's not possible. Yeah, Sherry, I want to be. She was real hateful to me uh, after the split. It was horrible, and I mean, I considered uh, getting a restraining order against her, and the only reason I did not was I did not want to ruin her corrections career, and so, and the last voicemail that I got from her, I got called a cunt, a piece of shit, and a stupid ass. So that was pretty much it for me. And I had blocked her from being able to call or text, but AT&T doesn't block a voicemail. So thank you, Sherry. Yeah, I didn't deserve it because all I did was close our. Thank you, Andy. Yeah, it is Shanique. And all I did was we're been apart, separated was 2 years this November last month, and it'd been over a year when I told her I'm closing the joint account because the bank we have, once you're on a bank account, they you can't just take your name off. But they allow you to close the account without the other person's permission. And I gave her 2 or 3 months warning. And I guess she didn't think I'd do it or what, but she ended up not moving her money and it kind of messed her up. And that's when I got the call. Why do I put my nose in her business? Uh, sure, your name is still on the account, but so what? So yeah, yes, Lori. It's I just oh yes, Nicker. I sure hope so. Good morning, Keto. Yeah, Snicker. I'm on. Of course, y'all know all my business, but I'm on the metformin and the Trulicity. Although I didn't have Trulicity last week, and I haven't had it this week. I'm hoping to pick it up Wednesday if I haven't got a text saying the doctor's got my note yet. So hopefully I can get back on it this week. But checking with your doctor's a good idea. Oh, it's not, Sherry. And I honestly believe that a flare caused by stress is worse than a and a flare caused by overdoing it physically. Keto, I haven't seen you in my comments. Are you new to my channel or you just saw me online and decided to pop in? I'm kind of boring and alive. Oh, thank you, Andy. Hey, Kathleen. Oh, thank you for the blessings. I hope y'all have a blessed new year as well. North Carolina, we're all a crazy bunch, my YouTube family, so welcome to it. Sherry, get you some coffee, girl, if nothing else for the taste of it. Ooh, keto. I know a lot of keto people believe in the intermittent fasting. Oh, I don't know. I could maybe go on a broth all day kind of fast, but to not eat, I don't think I could do it. So, mad respect to you. Oh, you know what, Snicker? If you've been watching me, you know how hard it was for me to finally get on the Trulicity. You could probably call, if you're on Medicare, you could request them to cover your medication. It's how I finally got my Trulicity. Oh, from Florida. Oh, Shanique, you probably have some good weather over there, unless you're getting our rain. Well, welcome also, Shanique. We're a crazy bunch here on my channel, but we try to be kind to each other. One meal a day. I When the kid's not here, keto, I usually do one meal a day, but then I snack all evening, and that was my problem. But as a diabetic now, if I go completely carb free in a meal, it does not help my blood sugar. I usually have a high blood sugar. Sherry, well, start with the coffee and see how that does for you. Oh, is it helping your cancer? Do you have cancer or are you in remission? Look, we overshare on this channel a lot, but if you'd rather not say, I'm okay with that. Well, I have no choice, right? But I'm just saying, you don't have to tell me. A lot of rain. Snicker, I don't know. Apparently, according to the Trulicity, you take once a week. It's an injection. I didn't think I could take it because y'all know how I am with needles. But once a week, you take it, and it's supposed to help your body do what it's supposed to do. Does it, Andy? It doesn't really do anything for me. It gave me bubbly guts for a while, and then as my body got used to it, that stopped. You don't want to miss. I know that's right. I want to be. Oh, congratulations on that keto. We missed you for 3 years. I have me too, Andy. You know that diabetes sucks. Snicker, I have no idea. I just know that it helps regulate your body's insulin or whatever, and it keeps your numbers low. But it's been tough for me as well. It just means cutting back on a lot of carbs. And then, of course, I go to the gym now. Look, I'm acting like I'm all working out on everybody, all pieces of equipment. Usually, it's just a treadmill. Really? Wow, Andy. Keto, if that works for you and it sounds like it is, I say stay with it. Go for it. 3 year remission. That's great. Oh, gotcha, sticker. Right, Andy. Yeah. Anybody that fasts, kudos to them. Oh, good. So you got the oncologist cleared all that. That's even better. That's like icing on a cake. Now, Sherry. Now I'm finna lecture you, and I'm having a hard time letting go of the Diet Pepsi, but I'm getting better. I haven't had one in a few days. Really, keto. Marie, how you doing, darling? I know winters are very tough on you, dear. I hope you're well. Sherry, I don't blame you. That's why I do, the Diet Pepsi. There's something about that fizz. But you're talking about two things that have so much sugar in them. My goodness. I'll try, Kelly. I'll try. Sparkling water Snicker. That's got that aftertaste. Zevia. I have never heard of that, Kelly. I know you do, Sherry. Hey, Leslie. Thank you, Leslie. That's okay. That's okay. I'm glad you popped in real quick. Get your chores done, girl. And you have a happy new year. I'll see you next year. Calvin. What do you mean I'm still on? I've only been on. How long have I been on? Only 44 minutes. Oh, wow, Maple. Oh, okay, Kelly. Calvin, I'm still waiting on the your wing challenge video. You told me you'd do it. Get on it, young man. Sprite Zero, Andy. I like Diet 7 Up. Right? Oh, Kelvin, I've only been up since 7 in the morning, so I've only been up an hour myself. That's why I look like a busted can of biscuits. Wow. So your new place is pretty close to your job, huh? Yeah, sinuses, the cedar around here is real bad. It's messing me up, Maple. I'm kind of stuffed up. I'll bet, Kelly. I see all those people joking around about how somebody goes to an all you can eat buffet and then tries to save calories and asks for a diet coke and they think that's funny. But for me, when I went on my very first diet, I switched to diet soda. And then when I fell off my diet, I tried to go back to real soda and I couldn't do it. So that's ever since that I've just done diet Pepsi or diet Coke, uh, no matter what I'm eating. Oh, cool, Kelvin. I'm looking forward to it. Sherry, are you glad this is not a conference video chat, Sherry? Oh, Snicker. Oh, Cedar's bad for me right now. It's horrible. Wow, Maple, that works out really good. And it's a cheaper rent. So that's really good. Kelly, yeah, I try to stay under 20. I mean, what I'm doing really good ever since my surgery, I've kind of gone over a lot on most days, but still enough to keep my A1C good. So, Calvin, don't start. Don't start. Sherry. I know I had to put the camera on first on me. I'm like, okay, how bad do I look in this camera? Right, Kelly? Hey, Amos. Happy New Year. Or Happy New Year's Eve. Wow, Kelvin, 45 minutes early. I'm sure you're still used to your other time. I don't blame you, Kelly. Oh, yeah, that's going to be fun, Kelvin. Thank you for all the thumbs up, y'all. I appreciate it. Too old to go out, Kelly. Well, and drinking alcohol messes up your ketosis too. Wow, Maple. That's a lot. Gotcha, Kelly. Wow. So you're having on a full-fledged coat now, huh, Maple? I don't know. I had a cocktail yesterday and it was pretty dang good. It was Maker's Mark and Coke. Oh wow, Calvin. Look at this butthead. Oh, he heard me, so he was knocked the hell out. Look, now he knows y'all are watching him. There we go. My ass dog. Hey, Mike. Thank you, Mike. I've been missing you in the comments, but I appreciate that. You have a happy new year too, and be safe if you're going out tonight. I appreciate you stopping by. I bet you would, Kelly. Oh, gotcha. Oh, it's adorable. Yeah, I'd be dressed up like an Eskimo with that temperature, Kelvin. Mr. Kaka, yes, he's been doing real good though. I think he's out of that Mr. Kaka now. For now, we'll see what happens when the kid goes. Yes, Kelly, I this is on my laptop. They're making it a lot easier because I used to do it on my phone, but because the laptop you had to download this other thing and it was just a hassle. But I guess they know that we like doing our lives, so they're making it easy. Oh wow. I don't know if I could take that much cold. Not anymore. Oh, gotcha, Kelly. I don't usually, sometimes I eat during a live. Right now I'm having chicken broth. So that's not, it's food, but it's not eating. It's sipping. Right, Sherry? Okay, Maple, I appreciate you stopping by. You have a happy new year, and I'll see you next year. And that's such a corny saying, but I like saying it anyway. Well, girl, go get yourself glammed up. Oh, cool, Kelly. I'll have to check you out. Hey, MC, how you doing? Oh, okay, Kelly. I need to see you on Food Network. You know, Hannah is now on Food Network. Man, I never watched her, but right? My daughter's always telling me, Mom, you need to go on that next Food Network star. I couldn't physically do the competition. Although they approached Mommy Tag about it last year, a couple of years ago. Oh, cool. Thank you for your service, Kelly. I know, MC. I've been up since 7 in the morning, and I thought, well, it's the last day of the year, and it's been a while since I've done a live. What the hell? Joanne, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. Yeah, no, it's allergies and a cold. I've been kind of dizzy and lightheaded. I almost fell down in the parking lot of the Aldi's. So it's just getting me all stuffed up here. So Here I am looking like a busted can of biscuits, doing a live. Lay down. You were just out there. Oh, wow. That sounds like it, MC. Oh, yes, it was, Kelly. I still miss her very much. Oh, I'll imagine. Wow, MC. For me, I think it's the cedar. The allergies have just got my whole sinuses out of whack. In your head, Joanne. Oh, wow, MC. I hope it's nothing serious. Oh, in Virginia. My daughter's father is from Virginia. Hey, Grace. It was good. It was really good. I had a lot of fun. Andy, I would now as soon as I say it, watch, she'll put one out tomorrow or something. But when I talked to her the day a couple of weeks ago, I know I told y'all I gave her the quilt. She doesn't plan on doing any videos anytime soon. I know she said that on Sarge's birthday, which was November 4th, because she shares a birthday with my kid. She wanted to do one, and then for Sarge's birthday, but then she got called into work to do overtime, so she ended up doing it. So I think she thinks about it every now and again. But I was surprised to find out that she's still taking care of all the legal stuff with Sarge passing and everything. So I don't know why I thought, I know it took my mom a while to settle my dad's estate, even though they were the same. Yep, MC, it's terrible. Me, I'm in Texas, Kelly, smack dab in the middle of the state. Oh, wow, Joanne. I'll bet it smells wonderful. Right, Andy? Yeah. But she did like the quilt, so MC. Oh, okay. Yeah, it came out pretty good. It really did. Oh, I'll be praying for you, MC. Oh, Sherry, that sounds good. I've made tikka masala too. Remember the jarred stuff from Aldi, but it tasted good. Oh, Kelly, we're sorry. Hey, lentils are supposed to be good, full of fiber. Good substitute for meat, girl. Joanne, apparently, Keto Kelly has a channel, keto stuff. Might be worth looking into. Cool, MC. What's the brand, or can you email me a screenshot of the package? Fluffy hates fibro at Gmail. Hummus, Sherry. That's what hummus is. Strain them real good, pat them dry, and then mix them with olive oil and some stuff, garlic. Oh, cool. That sounds easy, MC. You know I'm wanting to do meals ahead of time. Cool, Kelly. Thank you, MC. I still got to make. I don't think Antique's on anymore. She stopped talking. I think she said she had to go. Right, y'all. Anyway, Antique put this broccoli salad recipe, and I still haven't tried it. It's supposed to be low carb, and it is. Right? Yay, Joanne. Oh, okay, Sherry. Okay, so 9 carbs and 2 fibers, so that's 7 carbs a serving for a quarter of the package. So that's 28 carbs for the whole package. Ooh, that's a lot of carbs. But if I only use a fourth of the carb, that's only 7 carbs for the meal if I don't have anything else that has carbs in it. That's still not bad for a fourth of the package. Yeah, I'd use chicken. And see, I could eat the whole thing. It would be staying away from the rest of it. But even 28's not too bad if that's all I had for the day. You know what I mean? Cream has no carbs. Butter has no carbs. You could MC. Or remember, I have those zero carb noodles that I could probably put over it. Kelly, we mess up here all the time. No need to correct yourself. We got the gist of it. Even if you had kept it Zoe's. None of us are the English police, spelling police for a whole pound of chicken. Gotcha, MC. I could MC. That is sad to say, but I probably could. See, Kelly, I've heard of that, and I have a recipe in my head where I want to use that. I just asked myself, I like pork rinds, but do I like them enough for my shit to taste like pork rinds? You know what I mean? So, right, Joanne? Yeah. Oh, I'm sure I'm MC because I can't have the rice. I've really got used to eating even dishes that require rice. You know, my kimchi jjigae, I eat that with no rice now, and so I never thought I'd be able to do that. Right, Sherry? We just try to get as close as we can, and we figure it out. Gotcha, MC. That's true. You could bulk it up with low carb veggies. Oh, MC, I'm been so addicted to rice. It ain't even funny. Oh, I love my rice. Oh, I love mushrooms, Sherry. The kid, not so much, but I love mushrooms. Wow, MC. Yeah, we've got cauliflower rice in the yeah, Bixby turned on again, y'all. In the freezer. I think you did, and no, I haven't. Really, Kelly? Now, I don't like fresh mushrooms. Like, I cannot have sliced up mushrooms in a salad. You have to cook them for me to eat them, for me to eat them. MC. I think you mentioned that. Oh, that sounds good, Kelly. Yeah, raw mushrooms, I just, oh, Andy. Mushroom, mushrooms and onions and butter, salt and pepper, please. Oh, so good. Look, y'all, Kelly's on a fast, and here we are talking about food. She's on day 6 of a 7-day fast, if I remember. Oh, yeah, Joanne, I got you. Not until you're ready to smell it. MC, she's been doing it for a while. She's in remission from cancer for 3 years, going keto and doing intermittent fasting. Was it day 4 of 5 or was I right? 6 of 7. Right, MC? I told her I couldn't do it. Right, MC? We're teasing Kelly. If it works for you, I just don't think I could go without eating at least once in a day. Right. Day 5 out of 6 or day 6 out of 7. Lay down. You were out there an hour ago and your little prissy ass was felt too cold to go out there. I don't know. Latina J. Welcome, welcome, darling. Kelly. 6 of 7. That's what I thought. Happy New Year to you too, my dear. MC, for Ramadan, they don't eat in the daylight. They eat at night. So they just day fast. They eat at night. Right, MC? Latina, I love you, girl. Right? I want to be. Yeah, the kid gets the Vita cups that have the MCT in them. Thank you, Latina. I want to. We would not pass out, but we darn sure feel like we could. We would pass out. Hugs and love back at you, dear. Thank you for stopping by. I'll see you next year. Get stopped up in here. I got to take up. Thank you, Joanne. MCT stands for medium chain triglycerides, are fatty acids of a certain length. As the name suggests, MCT oil is an oil made of these or more of these medium chain triglycerides, and it is translucent and tasteless liquid at room temperature. Is for dietary use in people whose bodies cannot digest certain foods properly. This includes people who are gluten or lactose intolerant or who have unintended weight loss or needed increased calories for medical reasons. Rich food sources for commercial extracts of HT includes kernel oil and coconut oil. So that's what my daughter said, that most people get that through coconut oil. Thank you, MC. I was on a different page, so now I'll have to catch up. Not starving, Kelly. It's about fast and famine. You know, ancestors used to eat. I don't know. I know a lot of people do the intermittent fasting. I think with diabetes, you'd have to worry about your blood sugar dropping if you're taking medications to help regulate. You know what I mean? Like I would ask my doctor before I did fasting because I'm on the metformin and I'm on the Trulicity again once I go get it again. So I don't want to say yeah it's good for you. Apparently it's working for Kelly. I don't know what her other health issues are. I know a lot of people fast, but if you're going to seriously do it, I would check with your doctor. Immune issues, so I'm curious. I'll try anything. I know that's right, Joanne. My daughter gets the Vita cups that have the MCT in it, but my daughter said a lot of people get their MCT from coconut oil. Marie, are you in the hospital again? Oh no. Yeah, you say that the hospital you're at, the food sucks, so I guess you're forced into that fast. Hey, Denise. Thank you. The same with you, Denise. I'm glad you caught me. Why? But I think it's like taking it in with coconut oil, MC. Oh, you do it when you're at home too. Okay, girl. MC, I don't think I have the stamina or the strength to do fasting. Kelly, that's what I heard. I want to exactly what I'm doing. We're gonna be home, and then my daughter's off tomorrow. So if the gym is open, we may go. Y'all, I overdid it at the gym the other day. I went on two arm machines. I don't know, MC. It's supposed to be like the miracle thing. It is, Joanne. It is hard to find a good one. Oh, Marie, I'm sorry you're back in the hospital. How your boys doing? Oh, cool, Kelly. Sherry, that's the hardest thing is to be heard by your doctors. Yeah, Lori, I would check with him since I'm on two diabetic medications. I mean, I'm shooting for like I was 6.3 with my A1C, and he said 5.7 is a normal reading. So if I stay on 5.7 for a while, he may consider weaning me off all this medication. It's two, so I'm all this, but you know what I mean. Oh, this is in Manchester. Oh, good. I'm glad they're well. I know last year one of them got snowed in somewhere. Couldn't make it home. Yeah, my primary, I like my primary. He's not my fibro doctor, but I'm really not crazy about his staff. MC, I got you. Oh, I'll bet, Marie, you're not in your own bed, so you can't get comfortable. And when you have a flare, that's all you want is to your favorite chair and your own bed. Not to say the hospital is probably what's causing a flare as well. No, all right, Kelly, you take care. Thank you for stopping in. Hey, BB Addict, I want to be fit. A lot of times, I know what in my marriage, I sucked it up a lot and I didn't say a lot of the things that were on my mind because I didn't want to have an argument. And so a lot of times I didn't speak up for myself. And then when we split up, she threatened to leave again because I was sticking up for myself. And she said, I'm sick of it. I'm done. If this is how it's going to be all the time, I don't want it. And and I told her just to pack her shit and go. And she was shocked that I said it because normally I would beg her to stay. And so it's just accumulation. Last year or the year before, I think it was last year, I had some drama with a couple of YouTubers and a subscriber, and I spoke my mind, and it caused a lot of crap. But I said things in the kindest way, and I got a lot of hate for it, which is fine. People are entitled to their opinion, but I just you have to speak up for yourself. You could be kind, and if you're telling the truth, some people aren't going to like it. Now, when I talk about speaking up for yourself, I mostly mean it to medical staff. You have a right to discuss medicines the doctor wants to put you on. You have a right to say, okay, let's talk about this for a minute because when they wanted to put me on some cholesterol medication, Both my parents had a hard time with the medications this doctor wanted to put me on. And I said, I don't want pain symptoms or side effects on top of a pain illness. So that's why he has me on what he has me for. So you have a right to talk about your what you want done as far as your health. On the same token, if y'all agree on something and they want you to try something, you have to say, "Okay, I'm gonna try it," and just not listen to him, because there's gonna come a time when the doctor's gonna be like, "Well, why should I prescribe anything or why should I suggest anything when they're not gonna listen to it anyway?" That's why when the doctor put this arm off until April, I'm like, "Okay, I really don't like that." I'm telling myself, "I really don't like that, but he's worked with me on everything else. I'm gonna take a step back and do wait and see what happens. If it gets worse in the meantime, I'll go back." So that's what I mean. Oh, I don't know, Joanne. What's the Botox for? Headaches? Who'd I miss? Exactly, MC. Oh no, Joanne. Did you tell the doctor's office that it expired? Exactly, Marie. Oh, okay. Yeah, my niece was getting those. It's injectable. I haven't heard about orally taking the Botox. Oh, I want to be. Stress impacts fibro people in a major way, and if you get a flare from stress, to me, it's worse than getting a flare from overdoing it. Oh yeah, stress plays a major role. Towards the end of my relationship, I stayed in a flare. Stayed in a flare. And see, I've only ever heard of it being administered by a doctor. Yeah, she would get him in the face. She had Bell's palsy and then really bad headaches. So they had been injecting her with the Botox. Okay, Lori, I appreciate you spending some time with me. Enjoy your aunts. It sounds like it's going to be a nice party. You take care and Happy New Year to you too. Thank you. Hey, Jennifer. Y'all, Jennifer, and she probably going to tell me to shut the hell up, but she was is it life coach? I can't remember what they call them, but she's really good about nutrition, y'all. So she's fit right into this conversation right now. Gotcha, Joanne. That just sucks. Oh, Jennifer, we're just talking about, I think she had to leave, about the benefits of fasting and diabetics fasting and all of that. You know, the typical crap we talk about on my channel. Hey, Joe from the UK. A little stopped up. Got some sinus issues going on, but by golly, I'm here. Marie, not as often as I should, but yes. I know, Joanne. That's craziness. Total craziness. Oh, good, Joe. I'm glad for that. Oh, Marie beat Joe. Joe beat Marie. See, y'all? I told you Jennifer knows what she's talking about. Ooh, that was weird. Menthol tasting chicken broth. Uh-oh, MC. Well, go take a nap. No problem, Jennifer. All right, Laura, you take care. Happy New Year. MC, it does not. No, no, Marie. I'm sorry to hear that. Jennifer, that's really weird because I didn't even realize you misspelled it, so we're good. Yes, it does. Well, MC, if she's not taking uh sodium in from any other place, then she should be good. You get what I'm saying? If she was doing broth and a lot of other salty stuff, but that's what's sustaining her, then I think she'll be fine. I mean, she should keep an eye on it, but seems to me, you know what I mean? No, I wanna we're staying home. She usually goes to bed before it even the clock strikes midnight, so I will probably call her before I know she goes to bed. Joanne Marie, bless her heart, she probably has her own room at that hospital by now with her name on the front that they reserved. Bless her heart, she's always in and out of the hospital. Gotcha, MC. Jennifer, no, we were somebody. Keto Kelly is her name. She's got a channel. She was talking about how she was on day 6 of a 7-day fast, and she was doing it for cancer, and she's been in remission for 3 years, and that it's sanctioned by her oncologist, the fasting. And so we were all talking about we don't think we could fast. Really, MC. Poor Marie is in and out all the time. If I don't see her in my comments, that usually means she's in the hospital, but she'll be online in the hospital. Joe, that's what we were all talking about. Yes, Jennifer. She has in remission for 3 years, and so she hasn't done a fast this long before. So today was day six and day of seven. I mean, I have done 2 or 3 cups of chicken broth, and then I'll have dinner. But that's not fasting. Fasting means nothing, right? But water. So yeah, I don't think that counts. Maybe it's solid food fasting. Well, she does the fasting a lot, but she's never gone the full 6, 7 days. This is her first time going this long, but her body's used to fasting. Grace, I've never heard of that. I know that with fibro, you do get bladder issues. Parts of your body do get numb, but for your left arm and stuff to get numb, if I were you, just to be on the safe side, I would go check with a doctor. That sounds a little intense, even for fibro. I would go get it checked. I mean, the worst that's going to happen is they're going to tell you it's your fibro symptoms, but at least then you'll know that it's nothing more serious. I would check with a doctor on that. Oh, gotcha, Jennifer. MC, you lie. Grace, you may have heart issues too. I'd go get it checked. So yeah, I good, Grace. I'm glad you're being proactive. Better to be sure than assume. Yep. Wow, MC. Right, Joe? I can't believe they can't give her a vegan meal, even if it's just a plate full of different veggies. Wow, MC. I can't. I'm gonna get me a different doctor. Oh, MC, what were you taking? I missed that part. Yeah, Marie. Even if they had to just give you a all veggie plate and just switch up the vegetables so it doesn't get boring from day to day. Right, Joanne? Well, I had a bone specialist tell me that I was too fat for surgery on my buttocks. I was on Celexa for a while. I never. It figures I wouldn't get the suppressed appetite symptom. All right, Grace. Please keep me updated on what the doctor says about your symptoms. You take care of yourself. Happy New Year. Jennifer, somebody brought that up. It's probably not the same thing, but when the kids out of town, I usually just have like one main meal, but then I snack. So that's not the same thing. You're talking about having nothing except for one time a day. I don't know. I might be up to trying that. I don't know if I could do it though. Wow, MC. Wow, I'd be scared, MC. Sherry, you would die if they took away your sweet tea or your big red because you couldn't do that either all day. Yeah, I don't know. MC, that's what the Diabetic Association says, like 3 meals a day, but then they're talking about having like 45 carbs, up to 45 carbs every meal. And even I know that's a lot. But then I was overdoing the carbs since my surgery, and I knew I had just blown my A1C, and my A1C had even dropped. So I don't know. Wow, Joanne. Wow. Jennifer, I just thought they really had that OMAD stuff going on in Korea really good. It's all good. Andy, I love my sweet tea, but I know how much sugar it is in it. And I know how bad it would be for me to go to sweet tea. So it's either a good unsweet tea or nothing. Yes, MC. Same here, Joanne, but I think they're talking about absolutely no snacking or anything, just water, only that one meal. All right, Marie, I'm so glad. Take care of yourself, darling. Maybe ask them about getting you in touch with the I was gonna call it a chow hall like a prison, the cafeteria, and see if they could do a veggie plate for you. But happy New Year! Thank you for stopping by. Love you, girl. Say hi to those boys for me, y'all. Marie's boys take such good care of her. Absolutely, Jennifer. Absolutely. That's why I try to be careful because you've got a lot of YouTubers on here too that tweak it or do it their own way, and then they put it on their channel as if it was the gospel. You know what I mean? So anytime I talk about what I do, I always make sure I say this is what I do. You know, I'm not doing Atkins verbatim. I'm just kind of doing Atkins ish. So you got to be careful who you listen to. MC, you know, that's a fear too that I'd be so hungry. Oh no, she does, MC. My daughter takes real good care of me, but her boys do too. Thank you, Jennifer. Yeah, I try not to say, "Oh, this is how it's supposed to be," because, I don't follow Atkins. Everybody's different, and I see some of these channels sometimes that, they don't know how to do it. I do it right. And I'm thinking, well, no, you're not medical staff. So I'll bet you do, Sherry. I don't know, different people. Like I've heard on one channel that several people agree with this person that when you're on keto, and I should have asked while Keto Kelly was here, not that she's an expert, but she's got a keto channel, is as they start to lose weight, they do more and more fasting and then they drop their calories to stay on weight loss. I don't know. I don't know. My daughter will be here and it just depends on what she's got going, what she has planned, if anything, you know what I mean? I don't want to promise to go on live tonight and then I end up not going live. So just be on the lookout. Probably not though, if I'm being realistic. Oh, cool. That's fantastic that you do. Jennifer, I guess with the fasting thing, number one, I say it all the time. I always worry about bottoming out, especially when I'm at home by myself. But I think what scares me is it's my appetite. I'm not going to die if I don't eat. I know that, especially at my weight. But I think it's my appetite that says, oh, God, I would die if I couldn't eat a meal, more than likely. You know what I mean? Because when I was in the hospital, all I had was saline solution. I didn't eat for 7 days. So I know I technically could do it and not die. It's just that sitting around here, you know what I mean? And saying, oh my God, all that food in the fridge and I'm not allowed to eat. So I think that's what has me worried is the bottoming out part of it. And then just the appetite, not physically eating something. See, MC, I think it would be unhelpful for me too, because I'm determined to eat what I want to eat. And for me, I know what's best for me. So I'd be wasting their time, although I would be curious as to what they would have to say. So maybe I might do that. Got you, Joanne. Yeah, because a lot of people calories in, calories out. Oh, yeah, that's not good, MC. Jennifer, yeah, I agree with that because in the mornings when I just do broth, because a lot of times, number one, I don't feel like making anything. I just sit down and have my coffee. But I notice that if I just have my chicken broth or beef broth, Um, when I check my blood sugar about 1 or 2 o'clock, that's when it's been the lowest. It's been closest to normal numbers. So there is something there. Oh, thank you, Joe. I'm glad you spoke up. I love talking to my subscribers. So thank you for saying something. Although, if you have days where you just want to sit back and listen, I'm okay with that too. Okay. You have a good new year, and I thank you so much for stopping by. And I'm glad I could help. Y'all help me too. You take care, Joe. Gotcha, MC. MC, it's usually this cup or the yellow cup, and I put two cubes of chicken stock in there with water. Sometimes I'll put onions and maybe a hot dog in here, but for the most part, it's just this. And then after an hour or so, if I feel like having another, I'll have another. I've never 3 cups of it, and by 2 o'clock, when I check my blood sugar, that's when I post on my Insta how low it's gotten. That's usually when I've got good numbers. Wow. See, I know we could do it, Sherry. I think it's our appetite that makes us say we couldn't do it. Cool, Jennifer. Then I'll keep up with my just my broth and then maybe transition to trying it for a day. I might try it when the kids home in case something happens. See, I'm so paranoid. See, that's what you get. Lay down. Y'all, I know y'all being cruel, but this dog's got let out at 7 and it's been only 2 hours. And Big Dog wants back out, but she had her chance. And I think she hears people outside. Oh, I love comments, Joanne. You're never talking too much. Yeah, this is just the bouillon cubes, the little cubes wrapped in foil. And I like the one that has the herbs in there. I can't remember the name of the company, but it's just a jar of the cubes. I put 2 in here because this is a pretty big cup. And then water, and I just microwave the crap out of it. Thank you, Jennifer. That means a lot coming from you since you're kind of expert in that field. Or at least I feel like that. It's like I wouldn't have more questions if you explained it a little better, lady. Right, MC? Joanne, I never felt hungry. My appetite said I wanted to eat, especially when I could smell the nurse's food coming down the hall or the dinner trays for the other patients came through. I would think, oh my God, I would love to have some of that. But to get to feel hungry like I would at home, I did not feel that way. MC, I feel you. I still got to read up to get the free gym membership through my insurance. Oh, wow, Sherry. That's rare to have a leak after the gastric bypass. Y'all hang on because this crazy dog is panting. So y'all talk amongst yourself, but not too fast so I can catch up. Let's go outside. I'll be right back, y'all. Big dog needs out. Get down. Get down. Y'all look at all my crap on the shelf. Woo! Next time, you use the bathroom when you're supposed to. Go. Come on. Come on. Come on, boo. Sorry about that, y'all. All right, what I miss, y'all? Welcome back, Denise. Yeah, we're just talking about fasting and what will help each individual person. Avalon Dreaming. Did somebody new come in? I didn't miss it. What I missed? Oh, hey, Avalon. Aw, visiting family up in Detroit. Yeah, she's calmed down now, y'all. She went, and as soon as she got out there, oh, it was killing me at first, Sherry. I only did 3 or 4 minutes on the treadmill, and then I would go on the massage chair, and that would be it. And it's taken me a long time, but I still don't go over 10 minutes on it. But I find myself enjoying being out of the house. Yes, MC, that's what I did. Uh, I want to be, as far as being in pain, yes, but they are different. RA, the rheumatoid arthritis is in your joints. With fibro, it's everything. It's muscle pain, it's joint pain, and it's also nerve pain. Right, MC? The hardest thing for me was forcing myself to do something that would make me hurt on purpose. But it comes down to how important it is. You know what I mean? The pain has to be worth what you're doing. And I thought, well, You dummy, if you could do something that you really didn't need and force pain on yourself when you really didn't have to, then you can walk a couple of minutes in the gym. And it helps that my gym, there is no, their motto is no judgments, and they didn't. They would see me go on the slowest possible setting for 3 or 4 minutes, and they would be like, even if you come in for the massage chair on days that you just can't do it, that's okay with us. All right, Jennifer, thanks for your input today. I thoroughly enjoy it. Thanks for stopping by. Have a happy new year. Take care. It does. I want to be, when people ask me what fibro's like, I tell them, when you first get the flu, how your whole body hurts, like even your hair hurts, and all you want to do is lay in the bed and be still? We fibro people have that every single day, every minute of every second of every day. Sometimes you have to be pushed. And my motto for 2019, which I've already started, was I want to be the healthiest fibro person that I can be. Yes, Joanne. My fibro doctor is a rheumatologist. Right, MC? Thank you, Miha. MC. Just morons who can't wipe down their machines. Well, Sherry, if a lot of times, I mean, go do your doctor's thing. I know it's painful. Trust me, girl. I'm here with you. Just some things, you have to sometimes push, but if you can't, I'm trying to say it without offending you. You know what I mean? You can only do what you know that you can do. I would love to be able to get in a swimming pool, but I know once I get out, I will be in pain. And I'm not saying that going to the gym doesn't make me be in pain. It really does. But I just get so much out of it, that it's worth the extra pain to me, I guess is what I'm saying. But everybody's different, and everybody, your own limits. There is no cure for fibro, I want to be. Some people get deep tissue massage and they say it is excruciating while you're getting it, but then your pain is so much less for days after. But I cannot get myself to do the deep tissue massage. I just think that it would just be too excruciating at that moment. I'm saying, right, Joanne? Yeah, the best thing for a fibro person is, or anybody, especially larger people, because of the joints pain, um, water, because you're weightless and you can move your muscles. They do suggest that. I just don't have any swimming pools available to me. Okay, Sherry. I'm hoping you did. I don't want to offend you. You can only do what you know you can do. And if you can't, there's no shame in that. Because fibro is a horrible thing. And everybody has it in different degrees. Gotcha, MC. Yeah, Joanne, I see for me that would be I put that massage chair on 8 one day and the next day I try to get back on it from my bra up. I couldn't even have the machine go on that because it was hurting so bad. Yeah, gotcha, Sherry. No, they don't, MC. Wow, that's really cool, MC. Nope, nothing like that around here. No, I want to be because it's nerve pain. Now, some people get relief because fiber causes inflammation, which takes up room in your body, of course, that presses up against your nerves that cause extra pain. Okay. So a lot of people go gluten free to reduce I was going to say swelling, but inflammation, which helps reduce pain. I tried that for a month and it did nothing to help my pain. Right, MC? Yeah. I did an 8, and boy, the next day I'm like, oh, yeah, that wasn't a good idea. Oh, wow, Joanne. Yeah, I told my daughter when we moved from the house we were buying into this place, I said, prerequisite, no stairs, and I have to have a tub large enough for my big behind to get in there. I don't know what I would do if I couldn't soak in the bathtub. Oh, wow, MC. Yeah. Joanne, did you look up the glyphosate protocol? I know you said you were going to. Oh, got you, Joanne. You know what? A lot of the shows like Flip or Flop and all of that, they don't put tubs in the even in the master bathroom anymore unless the owners ask for it. Now they call them soaker tubs. Who ever heard of that? Who lives like that? Well, Joanne lives like that. I don't know. I don't know what I'd do without my bathtub. No, guaifenesin. It is the active ingredient in Mucinex. Tiffany, a little stuffed up right now, having sinus issues again, but I'm living. I'll make it. Right, MC? Oh no, Jerry. Somebody else had that issue they were telling me about. My mom has two fake knees and she can't bend her knees enough to crawl out of the bathtub, so she don't soak in her bathtub. Oh, I will, Tiffany. The cedar's so bad in my area right now, I'm sure that's what's causing it. Joanne, the guaifenesin protocol is where Dr. Saint Armand in California believes that fibro is because they say they don't know what causes fibro. He believes it's a defect that we're born with in our liver. Our body needs and takes in salicylates, but he feels like since our liver is damaged because it comes from birth, a defect that our liver cannot process all the salicylates. So it starts to back up. That's why we have lumps in our body. And so, in order for you to not have as much pain with the fibro, is to reduce the salicylates. So his protocol is you take guaifenesin which is Mucinex. So you're taking Mucinex that will help your body get rid of those extra salicylates. Also, there's salicylates in beauty products, in the foods we eat, but because we're taking in too much, because our liver can't process it, you have to cut that all the way back. Get products that don't have that in there. The guaifenesin helps you clear. The only problem is that, and that I always hesitated with, is that when you're clearing the salicylates, you're in a major times 10 flare, like really bad. And so, but people swear by it. The people that are on the protocol swear by it. Guaifenesin, if you look on the side of the Mucinex, you can see that's what it is. Oh no, MC, that's terrible. Oh man, Andy, the Jets. Oh, I would kill for some Jets in my tub. Sherry, yeah, I feel you, darling. I don't have to do that, but it's so hard to get out of my car. Thank you, MC. That's how you spell it. You see it, Joanne? Hey, Laura. Laura, it's allergies. I'm stuffed up, so everything's like a head cold. So I'm kind of dizzy. Feeling okay today. I'm very very stuffed up. Joanne, Sherry, is the bypass your gastric surgery? Is it working for you? Yeah, Laura, it's it. The cedar is in my area pretty bad right now. Right, MC? Some pills can be huge, huh? Hey, Arlene, happy New Year to you too. You just got up. I'm jelly. I've been up since 7. Hey, Darcy. Thank you, Darcy. I'm sure as hell gonna try. It is, MC. It really is. I know one time our military base, the cedar, this was 15, 20 years ago, the cedar was so bad, they burnt all the cedar trees to give people relief. Oh, wow. I thought I only got diagnosed in 2014, but Facebook has memories. I'm thinking I got diagnosed in 2011 or 2012. Allergies, Arlene, a head cold. I think it's cedar fever kicking in, but I'll be all right. Gotcha. Oh yeah, MC. When my daughter goes out of town, different pollens affect her. So what she does to help is she'll get the local honey and eat the local honey from wherever town that she's at or state that she's in. And since she's taking in a little bit of that pollen through the honey, it's almost like when you get allergy shots, you're actually getting some of what makes you allergic in small doses. And it really helps clear her up. I wanna be it just starts off with you don't really realize that you have it, at least for me, until it started to become a problem, and then when I start thinking back, I'm like, "Oh, you know what? I was always sensitive to pain. Oh, you know what? Like with the poking, when the wife used to poke me, I used to tell her, "Ow, that hurts," even before I got diagnosed, and it turns out it's pressure points. She thought I was just being a sissy la. So they I think you all I don't it feels like it comes on suddenly, but then once you're diagnosed, you start thinking back that you already had a lot of those symptoms just in lower amounts for a while. Oh, good, Arlene. I know you were worried about that. Woohoo for Arlene. Gotcha, Sherry. Oh no, Laura. My doc this last visit was talking about colonoscopy and I reluctantly agreed, so I'm just waiting for them to pick a time for me. So, yeah, I will not be filming that day. The date of cleaning and the day of the colonoscopy. I don't think you want me to go live then. Oh, good, MC. You don't like honey? I like honey, but I don't like it like in food. They say add a little honey. Yeah, no, I'm okay with that. You think so, MC? It's all of it, Arlene. Oh, gotcha, MC. Well, when you're ready, I mean, there's no cure, but I was glad to know I had a name for what was ailing me, even though, I mean, I didn't like the fact that I got diagnosed with something that has no cure. But in the beginning, I think, I don't know how many of you'll agree, but in the beginning, when you've got all these weird symptoms and stuff that don't seem to be connected, you think, "Am I making this up? Is it all in my head?" So then, when you finally do get the diagnosis, you're so happy that it actually has a name that you forget, at least in the beginning, that oh, wait a minute, there's no cure. Yeah, I think raw honey tastes is better than processed honey. I sure don't, Arlene. We're just probably just gonna stay home. Just chill. We might even get to bed before the clock strikes midnight. Wow, Andy, that is some serious business right there. Got you, Sherry. That's the attitude my mom had. And a lot of my coworkers that were like physically fit. If you'd only lose weight, if you'd only lose weight. Oh no, skinny people have fibro too. I mean, I knew my joints would feel better, and they do. But as far as the other overall pain, no. Right, MC? Oh wow, Joanne. Oh, that sounds like fun, Arlene. Yeah, flares suck big time, Laura. Laura, I want to be. Cerebral palsy ain't nothing to mess with. It is. They say that it's hereditary. You know, looking back, I think my dad had it. I think my dad had it. Which, if it is hereditary, goes back to the glyphosate protocol that it is a birth defect. It's a defect in the liver. Andy, the snacking a lot is probably you're eating your feelings because I do that. Right, Joanne? That sounds like a fun evening. Hey, Kathy, you just kind of slipped in here, girl. My first symptom was overall pain. And just when I would sleep, waking up and feeling like I didn't sleep at all, always feeling exhausted, always feeling fatigued. And then, being a night owl, not getting a whole lot of sleep anyway. Yeah, restless leg is bad. The wild time tea helped that a lot. And I really, even though I don't drink the wild time tea a lot anymore, I don't have it as bad. Right, Laura? I think that's the biggest thing for people is accepting your new normal. I think we get so frustrated and bogged down with thinking, I'm never going to be right again. I miss my old life. This is bullshit, yada, yada, yada. And all of that is true. But then you have to start thinking, okay, this is how it's going to be forever. How can I work around it to give myself the best life that I can with this illness? And I think once you can get that, and don't get me wrong, I try to have that attitude every day, but I have my low times as well where I get mad about it. But for the most part, I start thinking, okay, what can I do to kind of help this so that in my mind that I feel better? Because you'll stay in a flare if you stress about it all the time. If you feel bad for yourself all the time and just think it's never going to change, I'm always going to feel this bad, your mindset plays a big role in your overall daily pain. And so that's why, like, especially in 2019, I'm going to try to say, okay, I've done that for the most part, but more so now. Okay, I have to do this. I can no longer do that. And that's okay that I can't do that anymore. Just got to work around it. Like those times that I was having to go to Target and get in the riding wheelchair instead of just not going because I really wanted to go. And I got over the embarrassment and frustration of having to use a wheelchair to go around that big store, because that was my new normal. And if I go to too many stores, just this past Christmas, my daughter wanted to go a lot of places. We ended up at Walmart. And even though I hadn't used one in months, I got in a riding wheelchair because I was having a good time and I didn't want to sit in the car. See, Joanne? Yeah, I really think it is. I want to be, she has PCOS. And so, do I think fibro will come? It could, but PCOS symptoms really mimic a lot of fibro symptoms. Right, MC? It doesn't matter. You eat your feelings. It's hard. It's hard eating your feelings. It's hard to stop eating your feelings. Yes, MC, I do. And my machine, my mask keeps me in sinus issues as well. Yeah, they say that they feel like it is hereditary. MC, it's easier for me to fall asleep when I go to the gym regularly, but I do not wake up refreshed. I still have the fatigue. That hasn't changed. I don't get them as often either, Sherry, just every now and again. I used to get them in my upper thighs a lot. It was like electrical shock type of cramps, right? Joanne, that's the hard part. You'll never be right again. Yeah, it's very frustrating. Totally understandable. Yes, I want to be. It takes a lot to get me flared now. It takes overdoing it physically. I don't so much get flares from stress anymore. So because they're physical, doing too much physically type of flare, I feel like I get through them faster. The last stress flare that I really got was the death of Sarge. That took me a long time. Wow, Arlene, congrats to you. Congrats to you. Yeah, I say if you could get up and move around, even though it hurts real bad, because for me, sometimes getting out of the chair, but there are days that if I'm flaring, that all I'll do is get up to go to the bathroom, get up to let the dogs in and out and feed them. You know what I mean? Otherwise, I don't move. And that's why I think doing some of the pre-prep meals will really help me. Doing the egg cups or the mini meatloafs in the freezer will help. So that I can have something nutritious and not just snack on crap because that's all I have the physical effort to do. So what is it that you don't want to go out for? Like you're capable of going to the doctors, why won't you go somewhere else? I mean, what's the issue? Good job, Arlene. Oh, that's good, MC. Kathy, you just have to, if you can't, I don't know, some people live in rural areas where finding a new doctor is difficult. If you've tried and you just can't, I feel like for me it would be time to seek out a different doctor. Like my old primary did not believe in fibromyalgia, so I didn't even try. I mean, it worked out to my advantage because when I would go in complaining about something, he wouldn't tell me, "Oh, that's just your fibro." He'd run tests to try to find answers. So in that way, it worked out for me. But in another way, he wouldn't treat me for my fibro, which thank goodness I had a rheumatologist for that. Oh, gotcha, Joanne. Joanne, try some lemon balm tea. After about 3 days, it started working for me. And now I have muscle relaxers that help me, but going to the gym regularly has really helped me be able to fall asleep easier at night, plus my videos I watch. But I still wake up fatigued, but at least I can take my butt to bed. See? Oh, so it's the fear of going out. Well, I get that too in large crowds. Is it just fear of crowds or just fear of going out in general? Gotcha, Joanne. Yeah, I had to use, even though I get the Uniboob, I've gone to sports bras to help with that. And yeah, car rides hurt, like especially getting in and out of the car. I feel like in the beginning, when I, would take everything I would have to get in the car, and then I really didn't look forward to climbing out of the car. That's when it was the worst pain for me. But once I got in the car, I felt like I didn't want to go back home. I would just drive around. The getting in and out of the car was too much for me, so I would just drive around. Of course, me, I'd go to a drive-through and eat a meal, which was to your advantage, y'all's advantage, because I got to do a car mukbang. But I would just drive around so I felt engaged with the world, and it kind of helped my mental status. Yeah, Arlene, that's why I was glad that my first primary did not believe in fibro, because he didn't have that attitude, because of course he didn't believe, and he was old school. He was an older doctor, and a lot of those believe that it's a throwaway disease. That if the doctor couldn't figure out what was wrong with you, he just said, "Oh, you have fibro." And so that's why a lot of them don't believe in it. Yeah, I limit my time to going to Walmart, Joanne. If I go to Walmart, I make it short trips. I try to go during the day when I know there's not a lot of people. So I feel you. I feel you big time. I wonder if you could try like mentholatum, or maybe a essential oil that does the smell doesn't make you nauseated. If you went somewhere um, that didn't have a lot of people, and then you put a little bit of the essential oil in this area so that you would smell it and not other smells. I wonder if that would help you. Because I'm really glad that I don't have a real big sensitivity to smell. It's certain smells every now and again that get overwhelming. Like even in the house, you can't put one of those stuff you plug in behind me, because if I smell it consistently, I get nauseated. Even too much lavender oil, even though I like it in the bathtub, I tried putting it on my pillow one night. I was miserable. MC, that's not a lamo. That's a big accomplishment. Just getting out of the house, even if it's to the grocery store. That's what I mostly do. I'll go to the grocery store, or here recently I've gone to the Dollar Tree. I have to lean against a cart, and it's a small store, but by golly, I have my ass out of the house. Sometimes I have to leave because the crowds and the fake lights get kind of overwhelming, but I'll do 5 minutes or so and then I'll go. And if the line's too long, my basket gets abandoned. I won't stay. Oh, shingles does it come from fibro? I want to be. That's from having the chickenpox younger, or not having it. I can't remember which one. But we do have skin problems. A lot of fibro people have eczema, or what I have. I can't remember. Y'all tell me. I don't remember. My brain is not really functioning right now. Um, Similar to shingles. Yeah, we get a lot of rashes. I'll get it a lot here sometimes. Oh, good for you, Laura. I'm glad you did though. I forgot the name of that symptom, what it's called. Oh wow, Arlene. I can't imagine having shingles. There you go, Joanne. Just pick one that's light, that if you're gonna want to try to spend 15, 20 minutes that you're not going to get nauseated by it, but that may help with that sensation. But fake lights are really bad for us. That's very, it kind of can make us anxious. Gotcha, MC. You'd be amazed how much that helps your mindset. I feel you, Sherry. When I'm in a flare, I just want to be left alone. I'll get on here and do a mukbang, but those get sparse for me during that time. Oh, that sucks, MC. I'd have been said, look, we got to talk about something. We see each other, I'm going to dinner. You're taking me. Psoriasis. There you go, MC. Thank you. Yeah. Agoraphobia. That's it. See, I got y'all to help me out. When one doesn't think of a word, somebody else will know it. I'd be time to look for me somebody else, MC. I've been fine, Felicia. Oh, good, Lord. That's good. Yeah, I couldn't take it, MC. But I'm very anti anybody right now. Oh wow, she just disappeared. That sucks. Well, Joanne, they'll have those apps now, those counselor apps. Oh, Andy, I can understand your situation. I'm sure it'll happen when the time comes. Are you seeing someone? Are you seeing a counselor for your grief? Just curious. You don't have to answer. Ooh, don't get your lungs frozen, Arlene, but have a good walk. Happy New Year. Right, MC? Hey, Kate. Gotcha. Andy, it can be. But that's better than just, being online and trying to be social that way is better than nothing. We're all here to lift each other up if we can. So I'm glad you're here. Oh, Joanne, don't you know it? Oh, that's good, Sherry. I understand, Andy. Totally, I understand. I would too. I would too. MC, I think she said she can't take any of that stuff because it makes her hallucinate, or maybe it was just stuff to sleep with. Excuse me, y'all. Oh, I'm praying that you get the job this week, MC. It could be as we get older, we get rid of a lot more bullshit. We put up with less. Okay, sleep meds. That's what I thought, Joanne. Oh, good. I want to be. At least something helps. And it's homeopathic. That's good. I'm okay with my D, I believe. I was a little anemic in the hospital back in August, but which I'm like, me anemic? No, I eat too much to be anemic. Right, MC? What do they say? Youth is wasted on the young? Do you, Sherry? I know the ex did. That she'd have to take prescription D. That's what the ex took, Sherry. Hello, Cheryl. Have you been the whole time and just now, or you just jump in? Welcome either way. Oh, MC, I'm sorry to hear that. Martin is struggling. This is one I wish I would win the lottery so kind of help folks out. Yeah, 50,000 is what the X was on, Sherry. I was on Celexa too, Joanne. I did pretty good with it. Good for you, Laura. That is so great. Yeah, I gave him a little bit, but I told him this time of the month, hell, after a week after I get paid, it's that time of the month. That he's starting to do his FX creations again. So hopefully he can make a little money off of that. Yep, Sherry, it all goes with it. Oh, okay. Well, welcome, Cheryl. I'm glad. Well, good for you, MC. I took it for a while, about 6 months after my father passed away. I wanted something that would not affect my libido, and they put me on that. So now it wouldn't matter, but yes. Unless you eat a lot of foods that have D in it, Andy. But I would suggest, Andy, I know you don't like to go out, but maybe you could go as far as maybe your back porch or your front porch and let the sun hit you. Just sit there and quiet and just let the sun kind of get on you. Love you too. Thank you for stopping by, Laura. Happy New Year. You also, I think, have to take C with it. One helps the other. At least that's what they told my ex. Well, see, she don't have to sit out till she gets crispy fried. See, Joanne, I used to use butter, so I feel you. Uh, I think it's the D that gives you energy. I mean, low D could give you fibro symptoms and not have fibro. Oh my goodness, Andy. Yes, MC. Because butter browns. So, and I didn't even need it because I'm half Mexican. Hey, I prefer. I'm so glad you got to stop by. Good to see you. Absolutely, MC. Yeah, I used to butter myself right up like a Thanksgiving turkey. I prefer. Are you just getting off work? Or are you about to go to sleep? Shouldn't you be asleep by now? Yeah, MC butter browns. So that's what I used to do. Put the butter, the liquid butter, just put it on you. Exactly, Sherry. Could you imagine having low D symptoms on top of fibro symptoms? Good Lord. Oh, got off. Okay. Oh, wow. I used to be able to do that. We use baby oil too. MC, don't trip now. They used to have bottles of liquid butter. It was already melted, so you just kind of put it on you. We'd get nice and brown and tan, but I'm half Mexican, so that would have happened anyway. I prefer Steve. You heard about that, right? Buttering up your body to get suntan. Somebody got to help me out here. Thyroid issues can cause your D to go low because I think that was the ex's issue. Gotcha. Whatever works, MC. Exactly, Joanne. Okay. Thank you. I prefer. See, I prefer Steve knows about the butter. Y'all making me all paranoid. I'll probably be sleeping. I prefer. Hopefully, I'll be sleeping. That means I'm back on schedule with my sleeping patterns. On thyroid meds. Ah, Joanne, my goodness, girlfriend. There you go. Let me see. This, no, nothing. Just fat, y'all. Just fat. And as I've lost some of this weight, this is getting more flabby. And then right here, look. Ooh, this is folded. Ew. Let me hide it. Gotcha, MC. Yeah, that's pretty low, Sherry. I'm trying. Hey, when did I tell y'all I went to the Saturday? Me and the kid went to the gym, and I put a thing on Insta where I it's the shoulder machine where you go this way and then you go this way. I did that machine Saturday, did 20 reps each direction, and then there's this machine that you sit on and you push down, and your butt comes up, and you push down. I did 20 reps twice. So that was 40 reps. And I thought, well, I should do better on this machine because I have to push myself off the recliner all the time. And that one, I had to start off with 15 pounds because it's automatically attached. So I did the treadmill and I did two machines and, of course, the massage chair. But yeah, I did real good on Saturday. But it's going to take a while. And even if I build muscle, this flabby crap is not going to go away. Look at that. Look like a turkey waddle. It's gross. So show us some more, Flav. It's gross. And then y'all will be so excited, but I'm so sore from it. My hips are hurting. I actually did an incline of two and a speed of two walking for 2 minutes. So I did two, two, and two. My daughter was shocked because she was standing next to me. I nearly died afterwards, but you know. So I'm really stiff today. My shoulders really hurt, both of them today, and my legs, but it was worth it. It is, MC. So I prefer Steve. Are you just trying to stay up? And what you gonna do once the clock hits midnight? Most of us, I think, are trying to go to bed before it or just stay at home. Somebody had fun. What were they gonna have? Pajamas and pizza? Oh, I get you. That should be healing for you. I prefer. It really should be. I hope that works out for you. That's hard. I don't even know what I'm gonna do when my mom goes. I mean, my dad was hard enough, but I don't know what I'm gonna do when my mom goes. I'll be thinking about you. I prefer before I go to bed. Oh, that's right. Chinese food, which okay, score. Cards and PJs. I own pajamas, but I don't wear pajamas. Is that an overshare? I overshare everything. I'd be in trouble if I have to run out of the house at the last second. Well, I prefer. I know what you mean by letting her go, but she'll always be there in your heart. But I get what you're saying. Exactly, MC. I got what you were saying. As I started to answer you, I thought, well, I know that's not what he means, but yeah. I don't think we ever really get over it, but we learn to compartmentalize it so that we can move on. I'm sure she's always with you. Oh, that's good, Steve. I know she knows that you need her. Yeah. Hey, Maria. Welcome, welcome. Girl, you're late. I've been on for 3 hours. What's up? I'm just kidding. I mean, I'm not kidding about the 3 hours, but oh, you finally awake? Yeah. Why your tongue sticking out? Huh? What, Maria? Domestic bliss. What happened? What's going on? Oh man, that's right, Andy. Oh, gotcha. Happy New Year to you too, Maria. Yeah, he's spoiled. You got cotton mouth. Go get a drink. Go get a drink. Oh, okay. All right. I think when I can take more of my Alka-Seltzer Plus, y'all. Right, MC? Because he's got that extreme overbite. There's air that goes into his mouth when he sleeps, so he always wakes up and has to go get water. Thank you, Andy. Can't do it, MC. Nothing up this nose. Nope. I could never be a crack addict or anything like that. I couldn't. Nothing goes up this nose. The ex tried saline solution one time. I threw a fit. I couldn't do it again. No, you see that electric square I was telling everybody who was in here first? This is really working for the back of my neck. I'm not using it as a hand warmer. I'm using it like a heating pad, but it needs to get charged. Oh, wow, Sherry. That's funny. Yeah, it helps a lot of people. I can't do it. Nothing in the nose. Can't do it. Right, MC? Yeah, it works really well. It's probably turning into a sinus infection. I prefer. I've got a lot of pressure here, so I'm keeping an eye on what comes out the nose, so I can call for a Z pack. I'm getting dizzy, so this is all getting stopped up. So usually Alka-Seltzer Plus, taking a bath, and I get the washcloth in the bathtub really hot. Then I drape it over here. It relieves a ton of pressure. I love it. Told you my miracle baths, y'all. I do a lot in the bathtub. Oh man, MC. Yeah, they're really nice. I kept putting it on the back of my neck because I could lay it on my shoulder, and the heating pad I have to stick something on top of it in hopes that it'll touch where I need it to be. But this thing is working great. Yeah, sounding stuffed up, but the pressure's all here. I can feel it. When I crunch my nose, it's feeling really stuffed up. Oh, yeah, I'm doing that. I went to Aldi's yesterday and I actually put the basket away. My kid was surprised because that's met walking across the parking lot on my own and walking back. And she saw me almost tip over. And she's like, Mom, I said, I know, we got to go home. But then I checked the P.O. box before I left. Wow, Sherry. I'll bet. Now we've set these dogs straight, growling at us, especially him. He was very food aggressive when we first got him, and that we couldn't even get near the food. No, not if you're gonna stay here. That shit ain't happening. And now he'll get real stiff. Like if I, try to take it away, he'll get real stiff, but he won't growl anymore. Oh, a lion kills a woman at a North Carolina zoo. She was a trainee or something, and they were feeding it, and it got out, and it got her. Oh, Cowboys won. We didn't have to because it was a throwaway game, but they played. We won without Elliott in the game. I was in a cage with two Barbary Coast lions one year. I was working at Sam's before I went back to the state, and this guy does big cat rescues right outside the Houston area somewhere. And he had the two Barbary Coast lions with him to show people what he rescues. And we went to Dollar Night Margaritas at a Mexican restaurant real close to Sam's Club, and so he had it all boxed up with wood paneling. Nobody would know unless they heard or whatever what was in there. And he had a couple of margaritas in them, and I had helped him all day with stuff. And he asked me, "Did I want to go in the cage?" And I did. They rub up against you like a home cat, y'all. It was exciting. See, I think he does. Or a rolled up newspaper on his hiney. Okay, y'all. 3 hours and 9 minutes. Sounds like everybody's getting tired of talking. So I think I will end the live. Somebody just jumped in. Sorry. So y'all take care. Y'all make smart choices if you're out and about tonight with the clock striking midnight. Okay. I appreciate y'all stopping by. And some of y'all that don't ever hardly be able to catch my lives, I'm glad you did today. God bless y'all. Positive vibes out to each and every one of you. Remember to always be kind and be your own advocate. God bless you too. I prefer. Happy New Year, everyone. I'll see y'all next year. Bye.